Good morning, students. How are you? Hope all of you are fine and staying at home all the time. Last day we had read the poem The Ant and the Cricket. Have you all watched the last video carefully? Okay. Then we have done till the second stanza. Today we will do the third stanza. But before doing that, let's recapitulate the poem once. What we have found in the poem? In the poem, we have found that the cricket is a very jolly insect. He had spent his days of summer and spring by singing and dancing. He didn't plan anything for the future. But when the winter arrives, he found himself in trouble as he had nothing to eat, nor had he cared to make a shelter for himself. So the cricket thinks of going to Miser Ant to borrow some food and to get the shelter. He also promised the ant that he would pay him back later on. Next, says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend. But we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. Now the ant is otherwise a very polite insect, and the ant tells the cricket that he will serve him like a servant, like a friend. But the ants have one policy that neither they borrow nor they lend. Here the word borrow means to take. Underline the word borrow, it means to take. And lend means give. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Quoth the cricket, not. At this, the ant asked the cricket, didn't he save anything for winter? Here, underline the phrase lay nothing by. It means to save for future. And underline the word quoth. Quoth means said. So when the ant asked the cricket whether he had saved anything or not for the future, the cricket replied, the cricket said, the cricket quoth, not I. That means the cricket replied negatively that he had not saved anything. My heart was so light that I sang day and night, for all nature looked gay. He further says, as the during the summer and spring the nature looks so beautiful, so happy that he goes on appreciating the nature and enjoys the time without saving anything for the future. You sang, sir, you say? Go then, says the ant, and dance the winter away. On hearing that the cricket had spent time by merrymaking, the ant got very angry. He said, since you have sang and danced all the summer season without caring about storing anything for yourself, so in winter season also he must spend the time by dancing away. So here we see the ant refuses the cricket to help. He knew that the cricket will never repay. If he helped him, it would forget, and in the next year he will do the same thing. He will not change himself. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket. Underline these two words, hastily and wicket. Hastily means quickly, and wicket means wings. So, and thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Now, after being refused by the ant, after being disappointed by his friend ant, the cricket became angry and left the place. Folks, all this is a fable. I will warrant it true. Now, you all know the word fable. Remember? What does the word fable mean? Fable is one kind of story in which all its characters are either insects or animals and it conveys a moral. Then there goes the last line. This is the most important and very interesting line. Some crickets have four legs and some have two. Underline this line. It has a thought-provoking meaning. It says some cricket has four legs and some have two. Crickets with four legs are obviously the insects. But then who are the cricket with two legs? The cricket with two legs are none but the human being. As there are some human beings who are as hardworking, as laborious, as industrious as ants, while some humans are as lazy as the cricket. So, this was the poem. I hope you all like the poem. Now tell me, what do we learn from the poem? What lesson do we take from the poem? We can take the lesson that we should not be like crickets, but we should be like ants, like the hard-working, laborious ants who can decide, who can plan for the future. You are allowed to be happy right now, but you must not forget to plan for the future also. This is the moral of the story, and that is why it is a fable. Now, there are some question for you. Ask these questions to yourself and check whether you are able to answer it or not. Question number 6. What did the ant tell the cricket? How was the weather? Pick out two phrases from the passage. Find out the rhythm words, that means rhyming words in the paragraph. And the last one and the most important one, what do you learn from the poem? Okay, thank you for now. Have a nice